Hello, everyone. This is Coach Lakeisha Kenya, and you are logged in to the Winning Women Network. Okay, we are so happy that you took this time out to be with us this evening. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Keisha Bass for having this vision and just creating this platform for us women. And we know we have men that chime in, but we want to just thank you, Keisha, for just having the vision and the mindset to create this platform for us, to share with other phenomenal women. And you are a phenomenal woman, and we are, just so excited to be connected to you. And also, I want to thank all of the phenomenal winning women who have joined me on the panel tonight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, and I have an exclusive guest, and I call her my guest because she is actually on another sideline team, but the Winning Women, it's all about women, and it's about women winning. It's about women sharing with other people. So I want to call out Miss Mary Taylor. Miss Mary, can you unmute yourself and let me know you're there?
Hey, I'm here, Coach.
All right, thank you, thank you. So, Mary, can you tell us a little bit about your experience with DS domination?
Yes, ma'am. I started DS Domination back in February. I just got a message in my inbox from this guy say, "Hey, can I add you to my list?" I'm like, "What list?" Because I had some experience in network marketing, and it wasn't for me. That didn't work for me. It worked for a lot of other people. But he sent me the link, and just about halfway through the video, I'm like, "Oh my God, how can I sign up for this? I can do this right here. I can copy and I can paste." So he sent me the sign up link, and I signed up, and I started listing my items. And when I first got my first item that sold, I'm like, "Oh my God, this works! This works! Oh, this works! I'm making money." It was like maybe $4 or $5 at the time, but it was my first item, and I actually did something. I actually made money. So
Okay.
from there, I started going to these other different programs within the DS Domination, and it's a whole lot of money in there. You can't lose. You can win either way, even at the pro level. You're making tons of money at the pro level, and that
Okay.
cha-ching sound, that's what you want to hear. Cha-ching, baby.
Okay. Yes, yes. Yes, I get excited every time my phone goes off, whether it's a $2 profit or $100 profit. It's just a beautiful sound. It's a sound you kind of get addicted to. So, Mary, tell us how has well, number one, have you ever made money with another company online before? Or is this, the
No,
first time that you really made
it's
money?
no. I've lost money.
Okay,
So
okay.
this is
And
my
then
first time
also,
making money online.
okay, great, great. So tell us, because I happen to have, seen a video, so I know some of the things that DS Domination has done for you. But do you mind just sharing some of the impact that this company has had on your life thus far?
Yes. Using the programs and DS Domination and all the training that they teach you, how to go and source different items, how to use the coupon codes that's in there and everything. Um, I was able to do that and buy my granddaughter a bedroom set. My daughter had just moved into an apartment with 2 bedrooms, and um, I bought her a bedroom set. I ordered just after school let out, and she went to her granny's house for the summer.
Hmm.
So she came back maybe like a week ago, and she had no idea that this was going on, and they had to set up everything. I bought her the bed, the mattresses, the nightstand, the dresser, the little Hello Kitty uh, comforter and pillows and everything. And so when she walked in the door, she was surprised, and oh, she just started jumping around. She was so happy because she had her own bedroom, and not only her own bedroom, but she had her own bed and everything. And she was just so excited. And my daughter, she did a video, and some of you may have seen that video. I put on my page on Facebook, but it was to DS Domination that gave me that opportunity to earn that money to buy that bedroom set.
Yes, that
So
is amazing.
yeah,
Yeah, that's wonderful. So I know that you would agree that DS domination, has changed your life, the life of your grandchild, who now has a brand new bedroom as well as a bed, of her own. That is awesome. So would you agree, Mary, that DS domination is really changing lives?
totally.
Okay, great, great. Well, I want to thank you. Thank you for your time and thank you for sharing your story with us today. And I am going to move down to our next panelist, Ms. Joy.
Hey everyone, how you doing today?
All
Hi.
right.
All right, I appreciate being able to just share what DS Domination has done for my family. I've gone from working in corporate America, kind of feeling like I was dying. Every 9 to 5 was sucking out parts of my soul. That may sound dramatic, but every day, I live in Atlanta, so I drive an hour and a half to work and get to work feeling beat up, tired, get beat up all day, drive an hour and a half, 2 hours home, and get home feeling beat up, and have my husband and my children to get to deal with a stressed out mom. It was not fun. But DS Domination really came in right in time for me at a time where my former company was downsizing. So I got to say, look, am I going to be stressed out and upset that this job that was killing me is going away? Or am I going to focus on drop shipping? I mean, I had never heard of it before, but I heard of people making money on eBay. So you know what? I'm not going to be defeated by the situation with my job. I'm going to hit the ground running. And I'm telling you, life-changing, life-changing. I get to be home with my almost 3-year-old. I'm surprised he's not up here screaming and waving at the camera. But get to spend time with him, and I'm homeschooling our teenage daughter, which is something that I've always wanted to do, that there's no way I could have done it had not this opportunity come to pass. And, I talk to people, I can't help but share. Look what's going on in my life. Look at this opportunity that just kind of fell in my lap. My husband says, hey, you know what? I heard about this company. You can make money on eBay. I think you'll be good at it. And it's fun. I get to shop without, shopping. And I get to make money for my family as opposed to making a company that doesn't care about me rich. Instead of putting money in their coffers, my hard work and the effort that I put out, there's always a reward for me. The more work I put into it, the more I receive, and it's definitely been a blessing for my family.
Okay, that was so great, Joy. I mean, it was like sometimes God will let a door close for the best thing to be, and it's like when you're in the storm, you can't see the picture because you're still in the frame, so that is what it seems like you were going through. And DS Domination is such a phenomenal company because, like you say, now you get to have the time freedom. Even the hour and a half commute alone is
Right.
enough, that
Right.
you are free from driving. And I live in and out of Atlanta myself, so I know the traffic. You rather take a cut and pay than really to
Yes.
be out there in that traffic. So
Exactly.
totally, we have several panelists actually that are on the panel tonight that live in Atlanta, and I see all the heads bowing because we know your pain. So I want to just congratulate you for just taking the bull by the horn and just making DS Domination work for you, where you can be able to homeschool your child and, you know, be able to take care of your youngster. So like I say, that just happened at the right time. So,
It
you know,
did, because I could really be searching for daycare to put a 2.5-year-old in, and look how much money that would be out of our pocket just to go and work for someone else. And what I really like, I'm a really competitive type of person. So even if I'm competing against myself, I feel like there's days where, oh my goodness, I'm not getting much done, the baby's sick or whatever, and work that I've put in from listing items on eBay, you know, a sick day, you're talking about a paid sick day based off of work that I've put in, you know, weeks or months ago, when my phone goes cha-ching and I'm like, yes, you know,
yeah,
because the work pays off. It pays off. So I just say, if somebody is on the fence, they're like, oh man, I don't know. I've heard the videos, I've heard the stories. It's only $20. That's when it came down to my husband and I, we were trying to decide, should we do it or not? $20. Like, if we take the kids to McDonald's and they eat and they'll be hungry in an hour, we could have spent that on something that's going to teach us to help bring funds into our family. And
yes,
the cool thing about our 16-year-old, she's like the guru or something of eBay, because when I first listed, start putting listings up, she's like, I want to learn this. So we're kind of showing her how to do it, and she lists some items, and her items sold. She probably sold 12 items herself before I even got my first sale. And this is a 16-year-old. Our 12-year-old, he says, well, I want to earn some money too. So he hops on Dad's computer and is like, okay, tell me what to do. So he gets in and he's plugging things in, and he's like, okay, I know. He'll save his listings as a draft. So my husband, you know, we oversee, because it is for 18 and over, but so we can just double check what they've put in to make sure things are proper and they've priced things right. And my 12-year-old, he's made money off of listings that he's put up under our supervision on eBay. So we have a cha-ching household. You know, our phones, between my husband and I, we're getting multiple sales a day. You know, there's been days where he was working part-time, and he's saying, you know, I made more money on eBay than I did going to work today. You
yeah,
know,
that's
so it's really something that's life-changing in a good way. And it's something that we're able to pass on to our kids. You know, it's like generational wealth is coming in here, because here they are, 12 and 16, and they know how to make money drop shipping on eBay. So.
okay. Yes, that is so phenomenal. I mean, your story, I just absolutely love it. So you heard it. I mean, you heard it from Joy. Her 16-year-old and 12-year-old, under her and her husband's direct supervision, these children are already learning how to become entrepreneurs and how to make money for themselves. You know, so they will have a fat bank account before they even finish from high school. You know, they won't be in college working at McDonald's or someplace because, you know, they need money during their college years. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, this is creating generational wealth. And you just heard from Joy right then and there how this business is transforming her household. And kids catch on so quickly that your 3-year-old, I'm sure, will be doing it very soon.
He knows how to do the happy dance when the cha-ching goes off from the phone. It's like a, you know.
Well, thank you, Joy. Thanks for sharing your story. It was
Thank you for having me
awesome.
today. I'm just excited to share the opportunity. And if you're on this call and you're not sure, look at the link. Sign up now. Sign up now. Don't wait.
Yes, you heard it from Joy. Whomever invited you on this hangout, you want to buy them lunch. I mean, maybe even pay a car note because they felt so compelled to invite you to such an opportunity that, you know, you just heard from two different women with different backgrounds, different households that live in two different parts of the country that are really making it happen. So there is a join button below the video. Click the link and it'll take you to another page so that you can get started today. And you did hear Joy correctly. The price is $19.95. You can't feed a family, even at McDonald's, with $20. So again, we're going to move on to our next panelist. Let's see who we got here. Miss Alicia, you want to come out and tell us your experience with DS domination? Alicia, can you hear me? You can unmute your mic.
Can you
And
guys hear me well?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hey everybody, this is Alicia Johnson, WeMomsRock.com. I'm just so excited to be on tonight's panel, and I'm so excited to share my story. I started with DS Domination back in late January, and I always say that it happened by accident, but I don't believe it's any accident. My sponsor is Denitra Jones, singled out loud, and I saw her event online through a mutual friend of ours. So I decided, okay, let me see what this Google Hangout is all about. And what I saw blew me away, and I didn't waste any time. That join now button right there, I clicked on it that same night. I signed up, and I started right for the training videos. And I didn't get my first cha-ching, my first eBay sale, until about 3 weeks later. And I was so excited once I got that sale, and more sales just kept coming in. I saw the part where we can share this opportunity with other people, and I decided to become an affiliate about a month in. And right away, I started having people join my team, and it's just awesome that people are wanting to do this business. Selling on eBay is so simple, and I hate to make it sound easy, but it really is easy. If you're strapped for cash, if you have car repairs, and I had car repairs that DS Domination was able to pay for me. Today, this weekend, I've gotten at least 3 cha-chings, and my phone, while I'm waiting to get on here, has been blowing up with offers and sales. So this thing works. I'm 6 months in, and it works. I have a 3-year-old that I have to feed, and I have to pay daycare. So this definitely helps me do all of that. So I'm grateful. I'm very grateful for DS Domination, for the unit of prosperity, the tools, the training, everything that we have. It's worth thousands of dollars, and it's available for all of us. And there's nothing like it out there. If you guys are looking for something that's going to help you, or something that's going to give you a way out of that 9 to 5, you need to hop on this today. Don't wait. Don't overthink it. This is it. This is it.
Thank you so much, Alicia. I mean, you made some great points. The fact that you were able to pay for your kids' daycare and be able to pay car repairs with your, money from DS Domination. And I know what you mean by saying you don't want to, say that it's easy, because, you don't want anybody to feel like you just saying that, but truly,
Yeah.
I can definitely attest to it, and I know most of the ladies, well, all of the ladies on the panel can attest to the same thing, that, compared to other ventures online, this is bar none one of the easiest ones. It's almost as if we set it and forget it, right?
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
Yes. So anyway, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day as well to join us here on the panel, and it's always a pleasure to see your smiling face on the panel and to hear your
Thank
story.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, and I want to go over to Latanya. Latanya was out busy today, and she took the time out of her busy schedule as well, because she's getting the kids ready for school. And she was like, "Well, you know what, Lakeisha, I don't know if I can make it," but she still, took the time out. No matter what, we're busy. We have busy lives, so this is just a prime example of, you know busy women. We're doing whatever that's necessary in order for us to bring home the bacon, basically. And if we could do it sitting in the living room, what better way to do it, right? So, Latanya, I want to bring you on, and if you can unmute your mic and tell us your experience with DS domination.
Hi, Lakeisha. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, great. It's such an honor to be here on the panel tonight. Yes, definitely. I actually was introduced to the opportunity back in October. I completely ignored it at first because, I had another opportunity I actually was doing, and I was trying to actually focus on that particular opportunity. But a friend of mine, she actually came back to me back in November after Thanksgiving, and she showed me how much money she made within that month time. I said, you know what, I got to take a look at this because, at the end of the day, my team was not winning. It wasn't winning. Like you said, we all are busy people, and a lot of people on my team, they had full-time jobs, they were parents, they had a lot of different responsibilities that wasn't necessarily cutting it. And so I had a lot of people on my team who actually already saw DS domination and came in before I actually did. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead. It's like, if you can't beat them, definitely join them, right? So I came in like a week, no, 2 weeks before Christmas. And I had my first cha-ching within 24 hours. I was so excited about that. I think someone mentioned on the panel like it was like $3 or $4, but I was super excited. And I said, you know what? Let me go hard right now with this. I'm going to max out my listings, and I'm going to see what happens. And 3.5 weeks later, I had $1,200 in profit off of a $19.95 product, you guys.
Wow.
So I am letting you know that it can happen, and since then, I literally then say, you know what, I gotta share this opportunity because I was scared like most people were when you first started. Only thing I wanted to do was actually sell on eBay. Didn't want to tell anybody, but it would have been foolish of me not to let anybody know about this actual opportunity.
Yes. So, Tanya, I want to just interrupt you for just a second. How much profit did you say you made?
I had $1,200 in profit, not sales, $1,200 in profit my first 3.5 weeks being with DS Domination.
That is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that is great. And we are mentioning income here, so I do want to give a disclosure. Incomes will vary. Sometimes we say income may vary, but incomes will vary because the ladies that you see here on this panel and the vast majority of our team, we work. We go to work and we do the things that are necessary to create the income that we are speaking of. So you very well may not create anything because we don't know if you're lazy. We don't know if you can copy and paste. We don't know if you're even willing to learn. So, Latanya, continue with your story. I'm sorry to cut you off. I just got excited from hearing that amount.
Oh, yeah, you're perfectly fine. Just like what you're saying, your results may vary because like she said, we don't know what you're going to do. We can give you all the tools and resources in the world, but you have to be the one who want it. And I knew I wanted it. And I want to be able to make sure my team was winning as well. So going forward, I started sharing the opportunity with a lot of people on my team. And up to today's date now, I have over 125 people on my team who are winning as well. And let me tell you how great this product is. Out of the 125 people I got on my team, there's like about 20 of those people who actually are sharing the opportunity. So they let you know that this product works itself. You do not have to recruit anybody to make any money, okay? However, you don't want to leave any money on the table because if you know this is working for you, you want to be able to share this with people. You want to be able to let people know that this does work. What is it someone can be able to pay their light bill the next month? Either a car note. How much of a difference could that make for that person? Okay? They better go part-time with their job or whatever their goals are. So I knew I didn't want to be selfish, so I wanted to be able to share that. And with that being said, my team winning, I'm winning. I had a $1,700 week, you guys, this week just passed in profit. Ooh. I was so thrilled. I was excited. Between my affiliate and sales on eBay and Amazon as well. And I use some of that profit, of course, because I'm a business person. I use some of that profit to go and reinvest back into my business. So today, I went out with my kids. We had to get out their last minute things from shopping, and I also use that as well to buy more products so I can sell to make more money. So
Right.
it's like a win-win situation.
Yes. Well, Latanya, also, I want to just shout you out because I did see something this week that just passed. Seems like I saw Latanya Jones on the leaderboard, so I'm
Oh
like,
yeah,
whoa!
I forgot too. I made the leaderboard for the month of August. I actually, well, out the top 10, I placed number 9. And I actually, it was funny. I was just wondering about that too. I was like, what do you got to do to be on the leaderboard? All of a sudden, I was tagged by Reginald Stinson. And he said, that's how you make the leaderboard. And I actually was just picking up my kids from my mom's house because they were, finished up their vacation. And I got on and I logged in. I saw it. I said, oh my God. And I showed my kids. They like, Mom, what's that? And I told my daughter, basically, it's like, when you make all A's in school, you stay competitive. And she said, oh, I want to make the leaderboard all the time. So that really encouraged my daughter. She's 8. And I actually just started letting her watch the actual videos. Actually showed her the video yesterday. And I thought she was probably ready to get off the computer and not listen to them. I said, well, you can go ahead and stop. And she said, no, I want to watch all of this. My daughter sat there and watched the whole entire, videos about eBay DS domination. And they let you know how you can encourage your child to let them see the goals and vision too, and see how their mother is doing it. Anything is possible. And I just told her, I said, yes, we're going to go ahead and get you set up too. And she was just thrilled. She said, oh, I can make some money? I said, oh, yes, you can. She's just excited now, so she's really ready to get started, and I'm going to start, teaching her more. I'm not going to overwhelm her too much because she's still going to school, of course, but we're going to get her together.
Okay, sounds good. That is phenomenal. I mean, it's stories like this, and I hate to even call them stories because they're truths. It's truths like this that, just really inspires me, and it really motivates me to really step on the gas and really to bless so many other people with this opportunity because, it's just like, when I hear these stories, even people that I would think, I have friends who, have their masters and double masters and PhDs. And I was just in my dentist's office, by the way, and my dentist said, well, my son told me that when I saw you again to ask you a question about eBay. So I said, well, doctor, I will give you my card to give to him, and he can call me, and I'll, help go over whatever it is with him. And so she went on to proceed to ask me more and more questions. I mean, honestly, I never would have, tried to prospect my doctor, but she was so interested. She was interested to know more, and she was like, Lakeisha, thank you for sharing. So she should be attending the upcoming meeting in Atlanta this week, she and the dental hygienist, so I'm just saying that sometimes we have to think outside the box. We have to think outside of our comfort zone, and it is when we're outside of our comfort zone that the magic happens, so I want to thank you, Latanya, for sharing. You were just thinking it, so you thought it into existence, and you put in the work to make it happen on the leaderboard. So I just, again, want to give you kudos for that. And, we all have greatness within us. It's just a matter of us just going to work and just grinding it out and just making it happen. So before I bring on my co-host, I would like to just share a little bit about my story. Again, I'm Coach Lakeisha Kenya, registered nurse. This year, I made my 20-year anniversary as being a nurse, and I love caring for people. I love, taking care of people. But I think that I've done my fair share. It's just like being in the military. You serve your 20 years and you let it go. So I think that I've done my fair share of taking care of sick people. Now I am ready to move forward and take care of people's financial well-being, to really just help bless some other people. I think someone else mentioned it. It might have been Joy who mentioned it, that a person could pay their light bill or pay their, I don't even remember who it was that said it, but you get the point, that if you can make an extra $1,700 in a week, I mean, think about it. A lot of people don't make $1,700 a month, let alone, or $1,700 a week on their full-time job. So just keep that in mind. And again, results will vary according to your experience, because you can start today or tomorrow and you can surpass everybody who is in the company thus far, or not. It's just up to you. So again, back to my story. I have been a part of multiple companies. This is actually my second venture online, and I always had a passion. My mom told me yesterday or one day, she was like, "You always sold something." I had a passion for sales, and I always walked with something. I went up to visit the sick today after church, and the first thing they asked me, "Lakeisha, what you selling now?" And I'm like, nothing. It's all on eBay. I don't have anything in my hand to walk with. But I had gotten to the point where I was tired of having something in my hand, because no matter what, we're all salespeople, whether you believe it or not. So if you are under the sound of my voice and you can talk, or if you can write or know sign language, you sell something every single day. Okay, whether it is your favorite restaurant, whether it is, a movie or toy. I know that I sold Toys R Us because I posted up all kind of videos of Toys R Us, and they're 90% off sale. And then the sale went to 95%. I wasn't trying to sell. I was just excited for what I was able to accomplish, the things that I was able to buy from Toys R Us. But again, I sold a lot of people, even people who were not in the business. I'm sure went to that went to Toys R Us because of seeing my receipt where I saved $800. I saved $800, spent $49 for 107 items. So when you're just talking on a day-to-day basis, you are selling. You're selling something, if it's not anything but yourself. So I just decided, you know what, Lakeisha, I need to find something. I didn't want to bring anybody else along into another business and promise them the goal, that they can make X amount of dollars and all that, because of the fact that I'd done that before. And it breaks your heart when you are succeeding and the people that you promised were going to succeed too, and they're not succeeding, But again, results vary. It's ultimately your business. If you don't work your business, it won't pay you, So I just said, you know what? I am just going to find something that I can do, that I don't have to walk with the product. So when I saw the eBay opportunity, I knew that it was a good one. And I sat on it for a couple of months. I signed up, paid my $20 October, paid my $20 in November, and then it was December that I had spoken to one of my two people. Well, actually, I spoke to both of the two affiliates that I had on my team, and both of them had made money. One of them had made $800, and Karen, who used to be my supervisor in Florida, she had made over $2,000. People come to a business out of desperation or inspiration. And I basically came out of desperation because I was to the point where I needed to find a second nursing job when I didn't really want the first, So I knew that after that first week of listing, I made $1,700. I listed 2 items for sale, and then after those 2 items sold within 2 days, I knew then I needed to go to my closet and clear out everything that was collecting dust. So you heard me right. I sold from drop shipping, from Amazon, and I sold some of those things that were in my closet that was collecting dust that I had not used and that I wasn't going to use. So that's just a hint for everybody. You can look around your house right now, wherever you're sitting, you can see some stuff that's not serving you. And you too can list those things for sale on eBay. Okay, so that's where I was, and that's really how I came to DS Domination. And also, I made a decision that I set my goal to quit my nursing job. Okay, to quit my full-time registered nursing job. And in effort to do that, I knew that I had to grind my business out like nobody business. I knew that I had to go all in. I knew that if DS Domination had a product to offer, I had to buy it. Because just like before I was a licensed practical nurse, I worked in a lab. but I wanted more. So I bought more education. After I stayed at LPN for a number of years, I knew that I wanted more. So I bought more education. I went to registered nursing school. Okay. So what I'm trying to say to you here is you start out at the 1995 level and then you go all in when it's convenient for you so that you can take your life and your business and your financial well-being to the next level and do like many of the women here today, be able to have that time freedom with your family. So right now, I want to turn it over to my co-host, Denitra. Denitra, are you okay? I know you had the baby there with you. Can
Yes,
you come out and tell us a little bit about yourself and your story with DS Domination?
I sure will. And, thank you, ladies, for going. Such inspiring stories tonight. 1,700 in a week. Who wouldn't want that? I mean, anybody could take that. That's just so awesome. Basically, I started back in December. I was on maternity leave with my son. He was born in October. And I knew there had to be a better way. I didn't want to go back to my previous job. It was about an hour commute there and back. And I couldn't see doing that with a newborn, with a child in elementary school. That was a lot. And so I kept seeing this on one of my sponsor, actually. I kept seeing her post, and I'm like, I don't know what she's posting, but maybe it's spam. And then I kept seeing it again, so I said, well, let me check out this video. So I watched the video, and I'm like, wow, this makes sense. I mean, everything about it. I had actually logged into eBay maybe a couple months prior, and I couldn't understand what I was seeing, but once I saw the video, it all made perfect sense. So I said, I have to do this. I started December 8th. Within 48 hours, I had my first sale. And it was on from there. I didn't even tell my husband, actually. And right before I started with DS Domination, I had already resigned from my job. So I knew I had to make this work. Like you said, either out of inspiration or desperation. Well, I was inspired and desperate for this to work. So it worked. And here we are, 8 months later, 9 months later, and it's still working. Like you say, you invest in yourself. You keep upgrading. And, I mean, I try to tell everybody that I come in contact with, like, it's $20. Like, you can't go to McDonald's, like you said, for that amount. We've tried, and it doesn't work out. So it's definitely worth the $20 investment. You won't be sorry. Click the link below. It's totally awesome. So that's my story. I guess we'll go with Kesha next. Kesha, are you there? LaKesha?
All right. Can you ladies hear me? I'm sorry, I had my mic muted.
No problem.
Thank you, for having me on tonight's panel. I am super excited, and like you said, you ladies have just been definitely inspiring, and sharing your stories. It gets me all excited, ready to sign up again. Just at how much success others are having in this business, and that's one of the things that when I came into DSD, I actually wasn't looking for anything where it involved any recruiting, because I was like really just turned off by that, because I had tried so many companies in the past, and I felt like I had failed miserably. I've tried like at least about 8 other companies really before I had like some success. And so I joined DS Domination. My sponsor was posting, she's inboxing me her link, and I looked at it. It was a $20 decision, so I said, okay, it's $20. I'll go ahead and sign up, because she was making sales just on eBay, not recruiting. So at that time, I was really focused on my coaching business and just needed some extra income to be able to advertise and to market. So I got started with DS Domination, and I went ahead and I listed my first item, and it sold within 48 hours. So I was excited about that. I had sold on eBay before, but prior, back then, this is when, this was like years ago, back in like maybe like 2006 or so, and I used to sell purses, and I would end up losing my profits due to the shipping and things of that sort. So I love the whole aspect of being able to have some training there. It's like our training videos, they are like step by step. So it's having like one of the Roger, who's like one of the founders of the company, one of the top 3% eBayers, walking you through step by step on what to do and what not to do to actually succeed in this business. So it just made sense. And then, that second week I had 8 sales. So after that, you can tell me that it didn't work. You can convince me. I was running around this house like my hair was on fire. And for once, it was great that my husband was excited. He actually signed up to do the business as well, to do the eBay side. My oldest daughter is also in this business. And we're talking about, hey, I've done so many other businesses where they were like, if one more product came to this house, he would probably lose his mind. But it's just exciting now to be able to see that there's money in the account, that we're able to travel and, go different places. Because I decided to go ahead also and share these opportunities with others, because it was just too good to be sitting on it, especially when I knew that there were so many others out there online who were struggling in their business, struggling to make money online. And it's like, we have a solution here that actually works. So why not go ahead and share it? So since then, I decided to share the opportunity. I personally have on my team, a team of 70, and I'm like down to my 4th level, within this organization. And it's just, crazy to be able to achieve this type of success in this short of amount of time. And one of the other things is that my team is winning. Being able to introduce other people to this opportunity and know that they actually do have a chance of making some money is one of the best feelings in this world. So that's why, I'm excited about this business. It's a $20 decision really to, join us. And, we look forward to, hearing other success stories. We have success stories coming out of our group daily. So it's exciting. I'm glad I could share. And like I said, thank you guys for having me come out.
Awesome story. Yeah, I mean, it's great. Kay, are you there?
I am.
All right, let's hear your story.
Okay, I'm Kay White, and I'm excited to share the panel with these ladies tonight, these wonderful testimonies and stories. And just a little bit about my own story. I started in December after Christmas and thought, based on the overall concept of the DS Domination program, that this was probably going to be a winner. I've seen a number of different programs before, but this was the first time I saw a program that provided a product that you could actually use to earn money. And it absolutely works. It worked for me. When I first started, I listed about 10 items, and I was stunned. It was the first time I'd made money this fast. The first 4 of the products that I listed actually sold within a couple of days, or they were just back to back. And then 2 more later in the week. So in the first week, actually 6 products sold. And following this, I just kept relisting them, and they kept selling over and over. Some of them were after Christmas items, but I was just stunned with the results, and it just continued from here. And this all started at the pro level for $20. This is the best investment I've ever made. I'm very excited about continuing through the levels of DS Domination. It's not something that you have to do to be successful. You can absolutely earn very good income at the pro level, but I'm looking at retirement. That's my goal. So from here, at this point, I'm selling on Amazon and using their FBA program, which is a higher level part of the DS Domination program. But it's just so exciting to have something that gives hope, where just other programs, again, that I participated in and tried to use to create income just didn't work for me, I should say. Very often I learned a lot from the programs, but through this program, it's exciting to have a program with a product that allows you to earn income, and you can recruit by just sharing the program. With people seeing the results that you're having and seeing that it is actually a program that works, it makes you more comfortable if you're not a recruiter. I don't consider myself, or in the past, to be a recruiter per se, but I love just sharing the program and seeing just all the people getting results. It's very exciting. And I'm just looking forward to the future. I'm just very, very excited about the future and what is to come.
So you're selling on multiple platforms. This correct?
Absolutely. I'm drop shipping on eBay and Amazon. In addition to this, I'm actually also selling through Amazon's FBA program, through Fulfillment by Amazon. And even beyond this, I'm actually sourcing, products that I can sell on my own, some more along the lines of branding. If you're interested in doing something like this, if it sounds like a winner, I encourage you get started now. Again, $20. Start at the basic level and just continue to go through the process and learn more. I have to also say, just being a part of this team. This is a very strong team, the Unit of Prosperity. And through the team, there are so many tools and resources that are offered. I, again, have gotten other training through other programs, but to have a full marketing platform or uh, option given to you, it's very, very exciting. You don't pay any more for it. It's just something that the Unit of Prosperity team provides for you when you join at the 1995 level. You have your own blogging system. You have all types of other marketing and training available to you. So if you want to learn how to use these different tools to recruit, you can do so without, again, extra cost. Many other programs that I've been in, you have to continue to purchase additional tools to be successful. That's not the case here, so it's pretty exciting.
So you would say we have a pretty good support system, huh?
Absolutely. We have great leaders, great support. I'm almost about to say that nearly every day of the week there's some type of training. I don't think it's exactly every day, but we're close.
A lot.
So there's just lots of personal development that's available, and I think that's real critical. It's very, very exciting to see a team that invests this much into us.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your story. Very wonderful. The Unit of Prosperity has been wonderful to all of us, as you can see. But we're going to bring Lakeisha back up and just let her close us out.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Denitra. And the ladies, the stories, like I say, the truths that we have heard tonight. Will recruiting over here is optional. I do want to point that out. There are a lot of people who are silently making a killing on eBay alone. And, as you heard Kate just describe, we have multiple levels, which I alluded to earlier. And on these multiple levels, there are several different platforms that you can sell on, so you don't have to recruit people, you don't have to tell anybody about it. Someone said I can't even remember who it was, but they said they started making money on eBay before they even told their spouse. So that lets you know that you could be a secret agent if you choose to, and nobody has to know, because, like, for instance, with my ex-husband, he used to tell me, you know what, I don't want to hear about it until you succeed, because I was a serial marketer and I looked for the next best thing. So, again, right here with DS Domination, with the Unit of Prosperity, and you see us here, the Winning Women, platform here, they have laid out everything for us to be successful. So if you're coachable, if you're teachable, I think Kay just alluded to us having multiple trainings. She and Denitra did. We have a training on anything you could possibly think about. Any social media, Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, any of them out there that you want to market, you can market. And a lot of times it's free advertisement. Kate told us about the blogging system that we have. You can do text messaging. It's all laid out for you. The thing is, you just have to sit down in front of your computer, or, if you're mobile, you can take your iPad wherever you are. You know, I could remember when I used to be working, I could list items from my phone while I was at work on my lunch break or whatever the case may be. So again, whoever invited you here, you want to reach out to that person. You want to thank them. Thank them for sharing this opportunity with you. Thank them for sharing the opportunity with you about DS domination. I am so blessed and thankful, you know, because my mom, who is 40, my mom, who is 61 years old, about to be 62 years old, she was out working 4 different jobs. I mean, working for 4 different families, just trying to make a little bit here and there, just to put together the extra because there was more month at the end of her money. So she had to go out. So when I could share this opportunity with my mother and teach her, who was not technical savvy at all, I taught her how to copy and paste, and now she can source products better than I can. So, you know, I'm just telling you that this is the right place at the right time that you can get started for as little as $19.95. And just before I close out, I want to just share with you some of the excitement. I think Kay started talking about the product that we have. It's called Genesis. And I just want to just show you an example of an item that I bought. If you can see this item, I paid $17.90 for this item. And we have an app on our phone. So whoever invited you to this hangout can give you the link to the app so that you will be able to scan. You know, you can have a girls' night out, have a scanning party with your girlfriends, and just go to Walmart or Target or anywhere. I mean, I can't even go to I want to scan something in a restaurant. I'm like up in Burger King, where can I scan, right? Because I'm totally addicted to scanning. But I just want to just give you an example. I have the app up on my phone, and I'm just going to scan. If I can find it, I'm just going to scan with my phone. I just want to show you an example of, you know, how I paid $17.90 for this item, and I'm going to send it to Amazon, and I just scanned it. So this is not Lakeisha's price. This is the going rate for this item, okay, on Amazon. I'm going to put it here, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. The going rate for this item is $102.95. That's not Lakeisha's price, okay? That is the price that item that I paid $17 for, okay? I paid $17 under the price that even took to get in the business. And now I'm going to make $87.51, okay, off of this one item. Because, of course, if they charge, the lowest person is charging 102, I'm going to charge 101. So I'm going to sell mine before they sell theirs. Do you get me here? So that is the magic of what we're dealing with. Is there anybody under the sound of my voice that could not use $86 or $87 to pay your light bill, to put gas in your car, to pay your kids lunch this week? School is starting back. You know, whatever you are in need of, you have to just take a hold of the e-commerce opportunity that is offered to you today. Okay, click the link below. Partner up with whoever invited you here. And again, you start where you started. Start at the $19.95 level and get started today. We have the training that's state of the art. We have a marketing system that's state of the art. So again, if you were on the fence, maybe, you know, the person shared it with you, like some of us said here today, that it came across their desk or came across their computer, and they looked at it and said, you know what, not me, not eBay. Who would have thought a year ago? I would have never imagined that I would quit my nursing job after 20 years to sell on eBay. I mean, really, no. I had no clue. I've been a member of eBay for years, but I've never, ever, ever sold anything on eBay. But I bought nursing school books on eBay before. You know, so all of us can sit there and think about what have we bought or what have we sold. And, you know, there was just a post I saw on Facebook, and it said eBay and Amazon stole Christmas last year. So just think about it. It's August now. So if you get started today, you can be a part. If they stole Christmas last year, this year ain't gonna be no less. So today you can get started and position yourself to have a profitable ending of the year. A lot of people go into the end of the year and they dread it because they know that they're going to go into debt, you know, paying for Christmas, holiday season, all those things. You can strategically align yourself today to have the best last quarter of your life right now today. Click the link below and thank the person who invited you here. We are here every single Sunday night. And also we want to thank Kesha for this platform again. And we want to thank our leader, Reginald Stinson, who has, you know, gone above and beyond to provide us with all the tools and resources to really be successful. Okay, if behind me you can even see my goals, and these are goals that I got from Reginald, you know, because he is leading the pack and he's really earning a substantial income, and he's sharing with us how to do the same thing. So with that being said, I think that this will end this hangout, and I want to thank everyone on the panel for being here, and we look forward to seeing you. As a matter of fact, tomorrow night we have a live Google Hangout. So once you join today, you will be able to have your link sent out to your Facebook friends and family so that you can get them on tomorrow night live Google Hangout just like you're here tonight. With that being said, please have a beautiful, blessed, and prosperous night.